It's our last day in Parbold on the Leeds Liverpool Canal as we get ready to leave and head towards the Bridgewater. And before we do head off, I've got a chance to catch up with some artwork. This is Goose, a beautiful black and white labradoodle. I'm using pan pastels and Faber-Castell pastel pencils.
Is that Craig and Leanne?
I think it might be.
Yeah, we're meeting friends because it's our last night in Parbold for a long time. Where are we heading?
We're going to the Windmill pub, which is literally just there from our boat.
We had a lovely meal at the windmill and it was nice to catch up with our friends before getting a reasonably early night.
Morning. It's 7:30 in the morning. We've just got up, had a quick coffee. We're taking the covers down and we're going to go. We need to be at the fuel boat for about 10 AM, 10:30. We don't want to be late. In fact, we want to be early so we can get through the lift bridge at Pennington Flash, Plank Lane in Leigh. We're reversing the cut again, aren't we? Yeah, as I said earlier, we just set off. It's about 7:45 now. Going to wind here at the little arm at Parbold, where the charity boat is, Rolls of Parbold. And yeah, we've got a couple of locks to do. And one swing bridge. Yeah, one swing bridge.
I've not even woken up yet.
Before we get to Crook. Got our coffee. I look like I like a tank with my fleece underneath.
I don't see anything.
We had a lovely night in Parbold, didn't we?
We did. We met up with Chris and Jackie and Craig and Leanne, and we went for a meal at the Windmill pub. Say our goodbyes because they're actually stopping on the Leeds Liverpool, I think, for winter. We were very tempted.
Stay where we are.
It would have just been more convenient, to be honest, but I know that if we do that, we see everybody having a good time on the golly, that we're going to be really jealous. And
yeah, that's it. Because there's closures, if we don't move now, we're not going to get there.
Yeah,
basically.
It's quite a long cruising day for us. About 8 hours.
10
10 hours, is it?
Yeah.
It's not the cruising day we'd normally do, but we need to sort of break the back of the journey really. So
Tell a lie, sorry, it's 7 hours. I've just been working it out, mate.
oh, I've told you a million times not to exaggerate.
About 7 or 8 hours.
So yeah, we're hoping. Well, we're stopping at Bedford Basin. We contacted Darren, if you remember, he's the gentleman who did our batteries. We haven't seen him for ages, and they've got a new boat. They've now got a wide beam, and we've wanted to see it for ages. And Jojo said she can't wait to show us, so we're looking forward to having a little trip with them. I'm going to cook a meal, I think. We need to let them know. And we've got to get fuel on the way from Ambush, which you probably saw on Heidi's video as well.
Apologies if we look like we just got out of bed, because we have.
Yeah. After saying on our Q&A that we usually have a shower and what have you before we set off, so we look presentable, we haven't done that this morning, so it's such a long journey. What time is it?
I don't know what time it is. It's about 8:15, but it's blooming cold. I've got 2 layers on.
It definitely feels like autumn now.
Yeah.
It's been a bit of a washout this summer, but to be honest, it doesn't really matter because this is just amazing, regardless of the weather. I think it can be miserable sometimes, but
Let's be honest, it's nice when it's sunny, isn't it?
of course it is. But yeah, I don't mind it at all,
Yeah.
being cold. As you can see, we've got rows of Parbold next to us. It's a charity boat that takes disadvantaged children out for rides on the canal. Really good cause. They always seem to be enjoying themselves when we see them. So cold.
See your breath, it's that cold.
You might be wondering where our hats and gloves are. I know everyone keeps telling us. I've had a look this morning and I just can't find them. I've absolutely no clue where they are.
How can you lose something on a narrowboat?
Oh, I know.
Just gone 8:30. I'm on the second cup of coffee. I feel like we've not woke up yet.
I know. I found my the thing that Bill and Russell bought me.
Yeah.
I won't use Beth's scarf because I like to use it for best.
Yeah. It's too nice to wear.
It is too nice.
Bolting.
I know that was the purpose of it, but I like it when I'm going out. I like to keep it nice and clean. I still haven't found my gloves. It's absolutely freezing.
Feel quite sad leaving this area because we spent so much time here when we first got our first boat, and so much time here with Dexter before we even got a boat. We used to walk along here.
Yeah, this was like one of our favourite haunts, wasn't it? It does seem quite sad to leave. We were really tempted just to stay in this area for winter, but like we said before, we've got a lot of friends going up on the gully.
They better be going. Don't want to go all that way and find out we're the only ones there.
Sheep.
It's a beautiful day, but it is October, so it's not too bad, is it? Like the temperature.
It'd be nice if it stays like this because it's really, you can tell it's going to be a nice day. As long as it stays dry, I don't really mind. You put extra layers on if it's cold, but not really much you can do if it's raining.
Wow, just look at this sky. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, the views are just incredible. We love, like I said, we love this spot. Yeah. We still haven't seen the deer. Gutted. There's deer in this field apparently. And everybody we've been moored up with reckons they've seen them.
I can't see them at 60 feet. No chance of me spotting them.
Anthony's jumping off to operate the lock ahead, and this is deep lock.
You forget just how deep this lock is, hence its name. Yep.
So the lock we've just done, on the header paddles, it required one of these, which is a, well, commonly called handcuff key, also known as an anti-vandal key. So you need this to actually open it. It fires a sort of bolt across to enable you to then operate the paddles.
This is the landing for Apley Bridge, Swing Bridge, and I do need my anti-vandal key to operate this one. The bridge gets stuck midway, and you'll find out why in a minute.
Just tried to open the bridge and it got stuck halfway. Somebody's been messing, I'm guessing it's kids, with the chain here. Yeah, they tangled it all up and wrapped it round there 7 or 8 times. Thank you.
There's some lovely scenery in this area, and I think we're really going to miss it.
I made hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Like cold.
Freezing.
Doesn't help because we just come back from Barcelona where it was 28 degrees, was it?
Yeah, 27, 28.
Oh, that's amazing.
So we're just pulling up now at the lock. Is this one?
Dean Lock.
Dean Lock. It's not very deep, so hopefully it won't take too long. Paul's going to do this one. I really struggled with the gates last time, they're really heavy.
Bit of a pain more in here, isn't it, on the lock landing?
Yeah, the lock landing is really tiny. There's a water point as well, but your boat's halfway hanging out. It's just not long enough for a decent sized boat.
That's the M6 motorway you can see ahead, and there is a water point here on the right hand side, but we warned, it's dead slow. We decided to carry on.
Got all this stuck on the front of the boat. It was feeling a bit sluggish. Anyway, managed to reverse, it's all come off. It's a beautiful day, isn't it?
Yeah.
We launched our first narrowboat exactly 4 years ago, and it was this journey that took us to this exact spot on our maiden voyage. There used to be a nice pub on the right hand side and it was handy for parking, but the pub's now closed down and so is the car park. It's looking a bit sorry for itself. You can see it's a beautiful morning, the colours are starting to look amazing and the leaves are starting to fall as well. It really does feel like autumn. We're close to the village of Crook and the ambush fuel boat. We had sent a text to Derek a couple of days earlier just to check he would be there at this time.
Do we need to put fenders down?
Yeah.
Do you remember when we used to fill the boat every month with fuel? It's now been 16 weeks since we last filled up. I can't believe it.
Morning. You alright?
Yeah, not too bad.
Morning, Derek. Is it middle we need to be? Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, do they? Just tie it on by a top
Yeah.
on that bollard with the reed then. That's that, really. I'm afraid.
Well, Derek on ambush, what a lovely chap, and 93p a litre for fuel.
I know it's gone down by 2 pence, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Happy days.
Yeah. If you watched Heidi's vlog where she interviewed Derek a couple of weeks ago, we'll put a link into this week's video. It was a really good interview. He's a really interesting guy with a very interesting story, talking about the boat ambush and how they need funding to keep that boat afloat, basically, don't they?
Yeah, I think he was saying if anybody knows how to navigate lottery funding or anything like that, anybody can help. We'll put the link below. Get in touch with Derek.
Yeah.
Morning, you alright?
And on that note, I was just going to say we're really going to miss the friendly folk of Wigan.
Yeah.
I told you it's a friendly place, haven't I?
I never disputed it. I just think it's generally up north. I think northern
people
folk.
up north.
Yeah, and no offence to like our southern friends, but I just think it's just, I don't know, maybe because we're from north, we're biased, but it just seems a lot friendlier up north.
I've just asked Derek if he thought we would make it to Plank Lane Lift Bridge. He said they're willing for to get some finger out. Brilliant.
Is that your best Wigan accent?
Ah, it was.
He pretends to be posh, but that's actually what he sounds like.
It's John, was that? Hey, alright, top end tonight for a band. That's how my mates talk to now in school.
That's how you talk.
After we left school.
That's what I hear when you're talking.
You'll hear something in a minute. There's a group of lads here fishing on the lock landing, but dead respectful. They moved the fishing lines as soon as they saw us approaching, and they offered to help at the lock, so cheers lads.
This is the site of the old Wigan Pier. It was once turned into a nightclub and it's now apartments. I used to go to this club in the late 80s and early 90s. I'm really showing my age. And it's a sharp right turn here. It was a test of my eyesight, and this is taking us towards the Wigan flight, and then we're going to go down the Leigh branch. We love the old mill buildings in the background, and this is the approach to the lock next to Wigan Dry Dock. The lock gates behind us must be really leaky. We struggled to fill this lock, and because of that we were stuck here for about 15 minutes.
Must be warm. Jacket's coming off. Jacket's coming off. Must be warm. Well, we appear to be stuck. This, by the dry dock, is such a slow emptying lock that we can't get out. We're trapped. Tried giving it a really gentle nudge with the button. Nothing.
It's not moving. Oh, finally. About 10 minutes, 15 minutes trying to open that. Well, that was a real faff doing that lock. I don't know how you'd manage it on your own. Anthony had to gently nudge the gate and had to keep forcing the gate open. Eventually, after about 5 attempts, we got the gate open. I'm not sure. I think the gate must be leaking at the other side. So as quick as it's filling, it started to empty again. Even though wide beams just come out of this lock, it must have filled again because Anthony's having to open the paddles to let the water out so we can get in. I was hoping we could just go straight in. Oh, it's 1:15. We've got till 4:30 to make it to Plank Lane Lift Bridge. Will we do it? Fingers crossed. We've got a few more locks to do at Poolstock and then that's it, lock free for the rest of the day. Can't believe this weather, it's beautiful. Turning right here down the pool, well, down towards Poolstock, towards
the Leigh branch.
Yeah. Yep, right here takes you down the Leigh branch, and if you go straight on, it takes you to the Wigan flight.
Here he is, the £3.50 man.
You cheeky bugger, Anthony. Well, that's it, all the locks done. Feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We're not tired at all.
I've got to cycle back yet for the van.
Get a taxi.
No.
Get a train.
No.
Train to Wigan.
I
Train
don't like
to
public
Parbold.
transport.
Best get used.
No.
You know, when you get old and infirm, you'll not be able to drive.
That's never going to happen. This is ridiculous. Absolutely nothing to do.
That was ridiculous. You couldn't even see where you were going because of that low down. Come on.
This is the remnants of that.
We're making good progress now towards Leigh, so we should make it on time. And just look at the sight of this smoking chimney on this boat. It makes you think of the colder days to come. I've let Anthony go and operate this bridge. I've got a real thing about holding up the traffic on a very busy road because I once got the bridge stuck. Not here, but somewhere else. You can hear our generator running to top up the batteries, but we have been cruising for about 7 hours.
This person could very well.
Is that the water point there? Well, we blooming made it. 3:15. I don't believe it. That bridge closes between 4:30 and 6, as we said earlier. Yeah, so plenty of time. Panic over. Not like us. We normally arrive somewhere too late. We're actually early. We're going to fill with water. Fabulous. I think Anthony's getting his bike and cycling back for the van. It's about 13 miles. What are you going to say?
I'm going to let you put all this stuff back.
Yeah.
Don't forget though, we might need the electric cable, so leave that.
This is Anthony's My Cycle. It's a power assisted bike and they're actually manufactured in Wigan. But we just realised the tyres need pumping up.
This looks maybe completely flat. I don't know why.
No.
Not punctured. Actually, that's solid.
Huh? Sorted?
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's because Saul's been sat on it.
He'll kill you when he sees it. This is the area around Pennington Flash and it's a really good walk and there are plenty of moorings.
And we're here at Bedford Basin. Can't believe it. No idea where we're mooring. I think it's behind Darren's boat, we shall see.
So that's 21 kilometres 1 hour and 6 minutes on the bike.
Well, that's it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a like, keep your comments coming and don't forget to subscribe. It is completely free. Watch next week when we give you a tour of Darren's boat and he explains what he's done to the electrics on our boat. And we make an epic 21-mile journey to Leigh.